Alright guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to remove this transom saver back here and install the jack plate. First thing we're going to do is we're going to remove these rivets. We're going to use a drill and drill them out. That's how you remove everything. And we're gonna use this for the inside of the transom just to protect the inside. So we're gonna save this piece of plastic and we're gonna use it for the inside. We're gonna clean the area. So we're gonna be adding some 5200. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mount the jack plate to the transom. Now when you mount the jack plate to the transom, you wanna make sure it's flush up top with your transom. And you also want to make sure it's spaced out even on both sides. I'm going to make some adjustments and make sure it's spaced out even. I made a little change to it. I changed the position of the clamps. It's going to be easier for me to drill. So I swapped the handle to the back instead of having it up front. So the handles of the clamps are now in the back. I'm going to have more access to drill right here. So we're going to be using a 1/2 inch by 6-inch bit to drill the holes. So we're gonna be drilling now through fiberglass. We're gonna start with the drill bit backwards and drill a pilot hole and see how it goes. All right, now that we drilled through a little, we're gonna go forward, and you want to be very cautious when you're doing these holes. Once you drill the first hole, you want to put your bolt through and tighten it. That way you can drill the other holes. Okay. Now we're going to check again. We're going to slide the plate in. Make sure it slides easy, up and down. And there's no plate side to side. Now we're gonna drill the second hole. All right, once we're done drilling the second hole, we're gonna put our hardware in. Alright guys, the reason why we have a 6-inch drill bit or longer, it's because we're gonna drill the holes for the bottom of the jack plate without removing this part. This part is what keeps the jack plate as square as possible. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drill a pilot hole in both holes, and then we're going to remove the jack plate and finish the holes. Before we do that, we want to make sure we slide our plate down. Make sure it slides up and down easy, and there's no barely any side-to-side plate. As you can see, there's barely any side-to-side plate, and it slides up and down easy. So we're just gonna drill 2 pilot holes. going, we're gonna remove the jack plate. Alright, we're gonna finish drilling these holes. You try to go as straight as possible. Alright, like I told you guys, I'm gonna be using this plastic that was here originally in the back of the transom. I'm gonna be using it on the inside just for support. I know you can use some metal plates, aluminum plates as I sell. In this case, I'm just gonna use these. I'm gonna drill the same holes. That way they match on the inside. Now that we have all the holes completed, we're gonna use marine adhesive sealant 5200 to make sure we seal all the holes and there's no water coming in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a circle around all the holes on the outside of the transom and the inside of the transom. Alright, now we're gonna do the same on the inside. Okay. We're going to pass the bolts through the hole, but from the inside out. We're gonna use this protective piece that I said earlier. Got one for the bottom too. Now, lastly, we're gonna place our jack plate through the bolts. What I like to do, just so I know for sure there's no water going in, I'm going to apply more 5200, my 5200 on this side of the jack plate. Where the washers are gonna go. Alright, I'm going to apply a little more 5200 on the outside. I'm gonna put the washers. We're gonna do a last fit test. Make sure it slides up and down easy. There's no side to side play or barely any side to side play. We can tie it down. Lastly, we're going to mount the handle to the plate. I'm just going to use the top hole for now. And once I get on the water, I can adjust it. There's 3 settings that you could use. Pretty sure you could adjust it once you're on the water. We mount the screw on the top, and then we're gonna mount the one on the bottom. All right, that's it, guys. That works. Up and down. Very nice. this is it, guys. I'm not an expert by any means. Feel free to leave any comments and questions that you have on the video. This is it.